Happy New Year's, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Darkstone Drinking. My name is Seth Campbell. If you're just joining me for the first time, I am playing the game Shadows of Brimstone, which is a dungeon crawler RPG set in the wild, wild west, fighting eldritch horror monsters that are escaping out of the mines of Brimstone. I'm in part 5 of a mission that or a quest that I have been playing. I'll just kind of fill you in a little bit on the backstory and a little bit of what we're going to be doing, and then we'll jump into it. And I keep having problems with my camera here, so you might see some lights flickering on me and my face might change colors, but that is okay. I like to keep it low budget. The base of the game is that we move through map tiles set in the Old West, and monsters pop up, and we're trying to complete different quests. So the storyline that we're kind of on right now is I've got the character of Marshal who has been exploring the mines, trying to figure out a little bit more about his past. He's got this ancient coin that he's had for a while. It's been speaking to him, and he stumbled upon some void wizards in the mines, and he couldn't stop them in time. They opened up these portals to other worlds, and when that happened, this mysterious girl appeared in his arms, a teenage girl, and now they are on a quest through the canyons to find an old friend of his who he thinks could help them unlock a little bit of maybe about both of their pasts. And so they've been going through the canyons. Last episode, they fought several monsters, sand crabs, darkstone scorpions, and then couldn't cross the river and got rushed down a waterfall. They've just appeared down at the base of the waterfall, and we are about to get attacked, it looks like, from what I can tell. So what I do in this stream is it's a drinking game, and so I've got some rules which I'll pop up here in a little bit. So I take drinks through various things because it's a lot more fun to play board games by yourself when you're drinking. And so I hope you'll join along. Tonight I'm enjoying a Voodoo Ranger IPA, so if you're watching, comment on what you're drinking, and I hope you'll play with me. This is not a tutorial session, so I don't really teach you how to play the game, although I would highly recommend getting into this game if you can afford it. There's a lot to it. You get a core set, and there's a lot of models, and you paint them, and then there's tons of expansions to go along with it. It's my absolute favorite game ever, and so I just love playing it so much, and my wife said you should get online and stream it for other people to see. It's like, why not? It gives me an excuse to play and make funny cowboy noises, and it's easier to do that with the camera rolling than when you're just by yourself. Somehow that works. So anyway, so this isn't a tutorial, but I do explain what's happening a little bit as I go along. But if you're watching and you're confused, throw it up in the chat, and I'll try to explain what I'm doing. So welcome. We're going to get back into the mission here. I'll throw up the drinking rules for us. We take some single drinks and some double drinks. So we take a single drink whenever a new enemy appears, which is about to happen, so get your drinks ready. We take a drink whenever an encounter is drawn, which is also about to happen, so get your drinks ready. We take a drink whenever a 1 is rolled for movement. And we also take a drink whenever a character takes a wound or a horror hit, a sanity hit. Doesn't matter how many, just one, unless you want to be adventurous. You take 2 drinks whenever the darkness moves. The darkness is the energy force that's around these mines and the places we are, and it's trying to escape. That's one of kind of the major plot points of the game. So whenever that moves up, we take 2 drinks. We take 2 drinks whenever a character rolls a critical hit. For the player characters, that's a 6. For enemy characters, they have some equivalents sometimes, so whenever that happens, you take 2 drinks whenever you get Darkstone. That's the shiny purple objects, the mineral that is in these mines that a lot of people are wanting, and we can use it to upgrade weapons, but it can also corrupt you a little bit. So we want it, but we also have to be careful with it. So we take 2 drinks whenever that is drawn, and we take 2 drinks whenever a depth event happens. That's if you roll doubles when you're trying to stop the darkness and a big bad event happens. And then you take a shot if a character dies or whenever we finish a fight, which both of those things might happen here in just a minute. So I get a little goofy when I'm playing this, and it gets goofier the longer it goes. So you're going to experience some bad cowboy voices. That's just part of it. And then you're also going to see a lot of rulebook shuffling because there's several different rulebooks, and they're pretty dense, and I eventually will remember all of them, but it's going to take a little while here. So you get to just sit back, watch me drink. Hopefully you're drinking, and hopefully that will be entertaining enough for you to stick around. So without further ado, cheers to you. Almost Happy New Year's. Thank you for spending it with me. And we're going to get going here. So let's move on to our next screen. I've got the rules down there in the bottom corner for you to see. We've got a top left view so you can get a closer look at what's happening on the board. A top down view so you can see the full spread once we explore further into the mines. And then I've got my player stuff over here. So our characters have just popped out of this waterfall. They're coughing and sputtering, and we have to draw encounter tokens. These, the one over here that has a red exclamation point, that's a clue. So when we get a third one, we're at the end of the mission, meaning we've found the character that we're looking for. So this is only our first one because I drew a bad encounter here that threw me down a waterfall. So we've got an encounter and an attack about to happen. So first thing we're going to do is draw the encounter, which is Man-Eater Cactus. Long vines and thorn tentacles extend across the canyon floor and walls here, all emanating from a massive, brightly colored cactus at the center of the valley. Flowers bloom on its surface and vines, but as you step closer, the blades of the cactus core begin to quiver, and you swear that the vines around your feet just moved. So anytime a hero enters a space of this map tile, they must make an escape 3+ test. If successful, you may keep moving. If failed, your move ends, and you immediately take D6 hits as the Man-Eater Cactus tears at you, attempting to drag you into its spined maw. Oh no. So there's a Man-Eater Cactus on this tile, so anytime we have to move now, we have to do an escape 3+ test. So basically, we have to roll a dice and roll a 3+ every time we move. That's going to be it. Real bad here in a second when this fight happens. So anyways, great, awesome. So there's a Man-Eater Cactus, and they hear a noise. Oh no, crap, there's a rattle, a horrible rattling, and a hissing, and down there at the end of the canyon pops out a giant dark stone hydra. I'm gonna shift my camera so you can see that nastiness right over there. I haven't fought one of these guys yet, so I've got to get the card out. Oh crap, this is a low threat? Okay, so we've got a massive snake beast here ready to go. So drink for the encounter and drink for the enemy, and tally ho, let's do this. So Marshal and the girl rear back, Darkstone Hydra pops out of the ground, all three heads just rattling and hissing, and it's ready to move. Fortunately, the mysterious girl, she doesn't have a name yet. We'll find out what the name is. Hey, vote in the comments if you've got a good name for her. She's got an initiative of 5, and she gets a start of before enemies that have the same initiative. So, man, this thing sucks. You can't read this, but it sucks. Okay. So, she 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's not close enough to hit it yet, so she's gonna go ahead and move a little bit closer. And she's tenacious, so she's stepping out in front of Marshal and just going for it. And he, you know, being the old man he is, he's trying to be protective, but she's not going to hold back, and so she just moves forward. But she does have to get an escape test to get past this cactus. And see my dice. She does not. The cactus flings around, and she takes D6 horror hit, or D6 hits. Oh my gosh. D6 hits. Oh crap. So she got 6 hits coming at her. So she's got to block 6 of these things. So 6 spindly cactus tentacles come flying at her. She's got to roll 4 for each one, otherwise she takes a wound. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of them get through. These nasty cactuses wrap around her ankles and bite into her. And she takes 2 wounds immediately for that. And we take a drink. Okay, but she's close enough to get a shot fired off. So, what does she have that we can do? Nothing much, so really she's just got to pull out her pistol, take 2 shots at this thing. And it is, gosh, it's 20 health. Holy crap. Ugh. Okay. She gets 1 off. 1 shot's firing at the beast, so we're going to roll for damage. I'm going to move this closer so I can see. And it takes 4, so 1 gets through. So this stupid Hydra takes 1 wound. 1 out of 20. And so she then gets some experience points for that. Maybe we should drink every time we get experience. Hell, I'll add a rule. Let's drink for experience. Okay. Let's move those out of the way. Alright, the Hydra's here. It's going to target a character. You would think it would target the closest character, but it's going to... Oh, it is. Okay. It's going to target the orphan. So he's coming at the orphan. He's got a move of 12. They make the moves on these... Like, Flying Frog, I love you guys, but the moves on these enemies are so massive. You just can't, you cannot get away from them. You really can't. Maybe if your hero gets to be in, godlike levels, but like this thing's got a move of 12. So in 6 moves, it's here and it's on her. Okay. Oh, great. He also gets to heal D3 wounds. So since there's only 1 on him, that's automatically healed. So that turn was pointless. But we do get some Darkstone if we kill it. So here, let's see what happens. All right. He's got a combat of 3. Oh, it changes targets each turn. So next turn, he's going to be going for the Marshal. Great. That's actually a little helpful because then someone could get behind it, and we might actually not have to start our activation next to it every turn. All right. It's got 3 coming at us. Oh, I should do the red for the enemies. Okay, 2 of them are hits. I'm actually going to go ahead and switch those out for red. That should be the enemy die. Okay, so she's got to get a 4 or higher to block. She blocks 1 of them, so 1 head swings around. She ducks, but another head swoops in, catches her in the side. Its teeth biting in, and oh shoot, 5 damage. Holy crap! She's only got 8 health total. Oh, I've only got 1 revive token. Oh man, this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. She could die. I don't know what I'm gonna do if she dies. I haven't figured that out story-wise yet. Can't let this little girl die. Okay, so she takes a hit. Take a drink. Marshal starts his turn. He's got a shotgun. Now seems like as good a time as any for him to dip into his Marshal badge here. He can get 2 extra shots. I think we need to do it. So because this thing, he's not going to move because those cactuses are everywhere, so he's going to stay right there. But he's gonna rub that Marshal badge for good luck. He's like, this is for all my kin. Whatever. I'm a terrible improver. Okay, let's get some criticals. Oh yeah, let's see. We've got one regular hit and one critical, so that's good. So now we need to roll for damage. So first we got a critical hit, so two drinks. So for that normal hit, it is 7, so 4 damage gets through. So he pulls back his shotgun, takes a blast, gets it right in the neck of one of those heads. That gives him 20 experience, which that's awesome. And then we got a critical, which means it's going to bypass all defense of this monster. Let's hope it's a good one. It's 4. It's not great, but it's better. So he gets another 20 experience. I think he's going to be close to leveling up here at the end of this. You can level up in the middle of an adventure, but I can't count the experience points right now, so I'll do that at the end. So he gets another good shot, so that's at 10, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 out of 20. So we got 12 left. It blasts it again. Heads are flailing around, and this nasty beast is mad now. Okay, so before the girl even starts her activation, she's going to go ahead and discard her bandage here to heal. She's got time while the monster's flailing itself around to wrap a bandage around here and heal D6 wounds, because I have a feeling we're going to need it. Be good. Oh yeah, 6 wounds. Nice. I'll drink to that. I'll break my own rules. Okay, so she's feeling good. She got that wound wrapped up, feeling like a new person. Pulls back, cocks back her pistol. She's gonna try to. Oof. That thing's gonna go for Marshal anyways. I'm gonna make a decision as the player to not move, because I don't like these, because these cactuses are nasty. We gotta get out of this cactus stuff. Okay, 2 shots. Critical. Come on. Oh no, neither. She must be a little bleary from the blood loss. And then the shots go wild. Oh, and also first she starts her activation, she gets fear. So she starts her activation. She takes 3 horror hits. None of them hit, though. Oh, wait, no. That's right, sorry. One of them gets through. She takes 2 sanity damage, so she's a little woozy here. So drink for sanity hits. And then she ends her activation. There's Darkstone radiation, so she has to roll to prevent some corruption. Oh man. 1 corruption hit gets through. What have I done with my corruption? And this is where I said it would get a little clumsy. Pardon the shot of my butt. Somewhere in here I've got corruption. There it is. Nope. Where are you, corruption? Nope. Corruption. There you are. Alright, so she's got a corruption. That's not good. That means she's more susceptible to mutation at the end here. So we need to get rid of that later. We'll handle that at another time. Okay. So that was a bad shot. Now it's the Darkstone Hydra. He pushes her aside, and it's going for Marshal now. And he rears those heads back first. He heals D3 wounds. 2. Oh man, this sucker's gonna be hard to kill. Yeah, boy. So Marshal has some advantages here. He can do some healing when he needs to, but can't do a whole lot for her. So if she dies, all we can really do is revive her. So he's not going to move, obviously. Monster's here, so he's going to just pull back the shotgun again. Please let it be a critical. It's not a critical, but it is a hit. So let's see the damage. 6. Okay, so 2. So it healed 2 wounds. We get those wounds back on. He takes another 2 there. Pulls back, blasts it. Getting a little bit on it. So we need to get her to get some damage on this thing next turn. Otherwise, this is just going to be an endless back and forth. Okay, so he... first... Oh, gosh, so many rules. He starts his turn. He takes fear hits. He blocks 2 of them. So, again, this thing's pretty nasty. They've encountered some bad things, and this is the worst by far. He takes a sanity hit. Now he ends his activation next to it, so he takes some corruption. Yeah, 2 corruption. Crud. This is about as bad as the Void Wizard fight from episode 1 or 2, or whichever one it was. That was a while ago. It was episode 1 and 2 because it carried over 2 fights. This thing's gross. Okay, so... I haven't been holding back the darkness. Whoops. Alright, well, let's do that. Let's do it twice. Okay, we held it back. Oh, no, it's a depth event. Why did that have to happen? Why? No. Okay, I've got to pull my stuff out again. Oops. Oh, screw it. Hope you guys came for the comedy. I should probably lock those down. Alright, we've got depth events happening. And I've got to find my chart. That's what I'm looking for, is my depth event chart. Depth event. If I were a depth event, where would I be? Where would I be? I don't remember what I did with those things. Let's see if I can do this without... Oh, here we go. Frontier Town. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I lost a couple of models in there. We'll get those back later. Okay. Canyon depth events. Oh, okay. So this wasn't the one I was looking for, but this is the one I need. Stubborn resolve. This place is horrible, unforgiving, but you're not about to give up without a fight. Each hero may immediately heal D6 wounds, sanity, any mix, or recover 1 grit. Okay. Gosh, do we want grit? Alright, well, the Marshal's only got 1 sanity damage, so he's going to recover 1 grit. Grit is your resolve. It helps, it gives you a little extra boost when you need it, so you can re-roll or add to some movement. The girl, she's doing pretty good health-wise too. She's gonna go ahead and recover that grit too, because that could give her 2 extra shots. So, yeah, they're gonna recover that grit, baby. Woohoo! Okay, we need to hold back the darkness again. And we did, but it's not a depth event. Although we do take 2 drinks for that depth event there. Might be cracking up with another beer in a second. Okay, where was I? Okay, so we're at the girl's turn. We gotta roll a depth event first. Ooh, and we failed it this time. So the darkness moves up. Forgot my own rules. When the darkness moves, take 2 drinks. I'm drooling. Happy New Year. Draw a darkness card. If this is an enemy appearing, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, no, it's Chill of the Grave. All undead enemies are now +1 initiative, +1 combat. That's fine, whatever. I don't care about those. I got snakes to worry about. Why did it have to be snakes? All right. Now we get into like strategic decisions, which are difficult after you've had a few drinks. If she ends her turn on it near that Hydra, it's going to potentially give her more corruption, which is bad because we could get mutations or we could die. And mutations last, like they stay, unless you get them taken off by a doctor, and that could kill you. So I don't want to do that. But I have to get through these stupid cactuses first. All right. She's gonna move. She's gonna back up a little bit. Roll a 6. I don't think anything special happens if you roll a 6 for a move. But to move, she has to roll an escape test. 3+. Great, she got it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's gonna back up far away, try to get it away from Marshal. It'll keep coming back, so they're at least gonna start their activation on the monster. But early, she did this time. So we do need to do our 4 horror hits, or 3 horror hits. So we need to block those. So she takes 2 sanity damage. But now at least they're far enough away from this dude that I don't know, we have a little play now. We can kind of it's going to be moving back and forth. So like Marshal won't start his turn or end his turn on the Hydra. So maybe we'll just keep the girl moving around. Sorry, girl. Okay, so she's going to go ahead and use that grit to get +2 combat. So she's going to get 4 shots here, and all of your combat hits are +1 damage for 1 attack. So let's hope these things are good. Okay. Come on. We've got 1 hit, 1 hit, 1 hit. Okay, 3 hits. Great. So let's roll for damage. All right, she pulls back. She's got 3 bullets in the chamber. Oh, yeah. One of them. So we've got 7, 2, and 5. That one doesn't get through, but 5. So 2 hits get through on the nasty. And then 7, so 4 more. So it's at 14 out of 20. Oh, nice. Okay, so she just gave it 4, 7. So she just gave it 7. So she just got 70 experience. That's sweet. Nice. I'll drink to that. Here's to you, girl. I gotta give her a name soon. I'm gonna do that. I have it planned. I don't have this whole story mapped out, obviously. You can probably tell that I'm winging this. But I do have some big story points that I want to hit. And giving her a name is part of that. I'm trying to keep some mystery and suspense so this maybe somewhat stays interesting to people. Okay, so we could kill this thing. Maybe. Let's do this. All right. Hydra turns around. It's going to target her. First, it's going to heal D3 wounds, which is only 1. That's good. We're making some progress. It rears back, and it comes over at her. And I may have forgotten to actually make it attack Marshal, but I don't really care because I'm dying on the inside. So I can't remember that far back. So we're just gonna keep going. Okay, it comes flying at her. Two of the 3 heads come swooping in to try to get her. And one of them gets through, one of them doesn't. And she takes another 5 damage. Woo! Jeez, this thing's nasty. Smacks her in the side. She's beat up. Marshal's ready to go. He's not moving though. Because of those stupid cactus. So he's gonna pull back his shotgun. And if it's a critical hit, that would just be like the ball. So let's go. Come on, Marshal. Oh, it's not a critical, crap. But it's still a hit, so let's see how much we can get through. Come on. You gotta get over a 3. 7. Okay, 4 hits. Pulls back. 4 hits come through. So he's gonna get 40 experience. So it's at 17. Oh, come on, we can do this. 25, 30, and 40. It's bleeding black and purple. Ooze is just coming out of these wounds, and it's starting to flail around. But it's not dead yet. And that ends Marshal's turn. We've got to hold back the darkness now. Oh, and we don't do it. So the darkness is somewhere out there. They can feel the terrible dark energy forces rushing through. Darkness moves forward a spot. We gotta take 2 drinks. I just took 1 big one, and I gotta crack another beer. Don't really want to. Oh man, I've already been doing this for half an hour. I try to keep these at an hour, hour and a half, mostly for my own health and well-being. Okay, so we don't hold it back. The girl has to start her activation. She's probably, yeah, she's just gonna have to stay there and hope she can kill this thing through. So first we take 3 horror hits, so we've got to block 3 of them. Fortunately, she's still pretty mentally strong, even though this thing is terrifying. None of those horror hits come through, and she's going to take 2 shots. Oh, I forgot. She's young. She can heal 1 wound and 1 sanity each turn, so I forgot it last turn. We'll just go ahead and do 1 of each, so that's great. 2 shots. Let's get some criticals. Come on, you can do it. If I give you a name, will you do it? Nope. But 2 hits. We only need 3 wounds. She cocks back. She looks it dead in the eye. I'm gonna look at you dead in the eye while I roll these. No, I'm not. Try not to cuss. Crap. It's 2 ones. You probably can't see it from up there. I don't know how big the image is. Oh, son of a gun. 2 ones. That deserved a drink for that epic fail. Okay, and so, yeah, well, that was wildly disappointing. So she ends her turn. She's got 2 corruption hits coming at her. Gotta get a 3 or higher. And she does take a corruption. I think if you get 6, I'm sorry if you saw my butt crack, by the way. I think if she gets 6, then she's like mutated. So she's got 2. Gotta kill this thing. Ah, come on. All right. It's the Hydra's turn, right? So now it's turning back around, and it's gonna go back to the Marshal. It's back over here. Gonna roll 3. And, oh, they're all hits. Oh, look at this. Multiple hits. While the Darkstone Hydra is at 20 health or less, it is -1 combat. While it is at 2 health or less, it is -2 combat. Oh, it helps to read the cards, you guys. So he's only actually attacking with 1 head now. So we had less attacks coming at us. Oh well, I can't go back and do that math. But great. 1 head and it misses. No, sorry. It doesn't miss, but only 1 head. That's fantastic. Marshal's gonna try to duck it. He doesn't. Great. Whatever. He takes 5 wounds. We take a drink. And now it's Marshal's turn. He's got 3 horror hits coming at him. He starts staring down the eye of this one ugly head. And he does not. He's strong. He's resolved. He's been out here a while. He's seen some nasty crap. Just in the last few days, he's seen some nasty crap. And it's not phasing him anymore. He doesn't take any sanity damage. He pulls back that shotgun. Oh, first, sorry. Hydra has to heal 3 wounds. Holy crap. So it's at 14, so we gotta get 6 through. Please let this be a critical. Come on. There's a lot of dice rolling in this, by the way. So, I'm just so sad. And nothing happens. He misses, and that's the end of that. And he ends his turn, and he has to pass some corruption here. And he doesn't. He takes 2 corruption. The Darkstone is radiating off of this creature. And it's poisoning him, and Marshal can feel it, probably from the closeness of the coin, and it's pulling on him, and he can feel it deep in his soul. All right, start the turn over. Roll for the darkness. 11. Okay, the darkness doesn't move, so that's a relief. Girl's gonna stay there. She's got 2 shots. You can do this. First, let's heal a wound. So she's at 4. That's very helpful that she can heal these. Forgot about that. She also has some whiskey, which the Marshal doesn't know about, and that could heal some sanity damage. All right, 2 shots. Pulls back the pistol. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. One's a critical hit. So we take 2 drinks. Oh. First, let's roll for that regular hit. The damage is a total of 2. Nothing gets through. And the critical. Come on. So that means everything will get through. Halle effing Luya. She's had enough of this stupid snake. Pulls back. Looks. Sights down the barrel. Fires off the shot. Zooms over into the last head. Blast through the brains. 6 hits that obliterates this thing. She gets 60 for that plus 2, so she gets 70 XP. And that snake, all the heads flailing, flops to the ground with a massive, like a wet fart. And they get D3 Darkstone each, because that's a reward for that, so that's cool. Thanks, Mr. Hydra. And so for Marshal, he gets 1 Darkstone. And so they pick the corpse clean for Darkstone. She gets 2. Now this is not great though, because Darkstone also can cause corruption at the end of the game. And so the more Darkstone you have, the more likely you are to be corrupted. And Marshal's already pretty close. Love to like get rid of some corruption here. Okay, so first thing, before we go any further, we ended a fight. So we have to take a shot, because I made the rules. And we have to do it. Tally ho. Ah. Okay. Then I gotta pull out my handy dandy rulebook, because like I said, there's a lot to remember. At the end of the fight, you get to recover your breath. Corruption and mutation. Fights. Drawing loot. Throwing dynamite. Hero movement. Completing the fight. Catching your breath. So heal D3 wound sanity. So Marshal can heal 1 thing. That's great. Awesome. Oh, who killed? Oh, she killed it. So that doesn't matter. So he'll heal the wound. And then actually he didn't get to activate, so he gets to heal D6 wounds. Sorry. Even worse. Crap. Alright, so he still heals 1 wound either way. Whatever. Okay, and then so she gets to heal D3 wounds. 2, so let's go ahead and do 2 wounds instead of sanity. She's got a higher sanity bar there. And then they get to draw 1 loot card. So let's see what we've got in the loot. So Marshal gets $50, because there was $50 just hanging around on that snake. Somewhere around here, I left some cash. There we go, $50. And then she and 20 XP. Nice. And then she gets $250. Man, this snake was loaded. So 100. Pull out my Monopoly money here. 200. Oh, this girl's gonna have a great time when she gets to the next town. She can get whatever she wants. That's not true. Stuff in town is expensive. So, okay, great. We ended a fight. They take a breath. He looks her in the eye. They don't say much. Not because of any story reasons, but mostly because I don't want to do cowboy voices anymore tonight. Okay, they look each other in the eyes. And there's a nod, and we're moving on. Okay, so we have one clue of 3. Holy crap. So then, but what we do reveal, though, is that both of these spaces here are actually entrances to mines. So I do need to find my little mine markers. Where are you guys? So we're about to head back into the mines. Either way, it doesn't matter. We're leaving the canyons for now. Back into the mines. And the Marshal does not want to go in there. He's not excited about it. But he will. Okay, so girl's gonna move. She's not gonna go in yet because I don't want him to get too far behind. Oh, sorry. Roll for darkness. We did. Fantastic. Okay, she moved. Marshal's gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait up, girl. First thing he's gonna do though is we're gonna go ahead and scavenge here. See if there's anything to find in these mines. Oh, nice. Draw 2 scavenge cards because we have 2 6s. So this is good. First, useful discovery. Pulling it from the gnarled hand of a dead body, you find something of value in this forsaken place. Draw a gear card. Nice. So first he gets 10 XP. So Marshal looks down in the bed of the river. There's something in there. He whips it out, and it is throwing hatchets. Sweet. Gain 2 hatchet tokens. So we put that away. Nice. That is actually sweet. So first we gotta find our hatchet tokens. Where did I put those? Hatchets. Fiber hatchets. Where would I be? Probably over here. Yes, nice. Try not to knock this thing over again. Okay, he's got 2 hatchets, so that's cool. And then this is probably going to be bad. Nope, nothing here. Nothing to find. Well, that's good. Alright, we've scavenged this. Okay. Alright. The girl is going to go ahead and look into the room. We are back in the mines for a little bit here. I'm going to shuffle up the loot deck real quick. We'll keep the canyon stuff out because we could end up coming back out the canyons. It's a winding road through these canyons. Might take you into the mines, might take you back out of the mines. So she's going to go ahead and go through that one. She opens it up into the looks down into the dark stone quarry. And you'll have to bear with me now because now I've got to look through all my map tiles to find the Darkstone Quarry. There, I've got 3 basic sets of map tiles here, from 2 core sets and 1 expansion, and I don't know which ones they're all from. So we have to do some searching and not seeing the Darkstone Quarry in the Caverns of Cinder. Okay. So now we will look in this one. Oh, wait. Is that it? Yes, got it. Okay, cool. All right. So gonna orient this correctly. We'll just pop that right here. In fact, we'll just even connect it right into the map there, because that will look cool. And we go in. We're about to be back in the mines. And now we draw an exploration token. We end the turn. The girl looks into the room. And it is a clue. And we're going to draw an encounter. So we're going to take a drink and draw the encounter. And there's a dark altar. A wicked looking altar rests here. Clearly someone has been up to no good. So we have a choice. We can knock the altar down and pass a strength test. Or we can ignore it and move on. And everyone has to pass a luck test. We both have pretty good luck. But they both have terrible strength. So she's staring at it. He's like, hell no. We ain't touching that. They're gonna ignore it. And hopefully it doesn't bother them. So she's gonna try to pass the luck test. Which she failed. Would he have passed it? No. Well, no. Yeah, he would have. He would have passed it, but their luck is not that good. They have to draw a darkness card. Demonic force. All demon enemies are now +1 combat. Let's hope we don't get any demon enemies. Alright, so 3 pass through the mine. Marshal pulls the Gandalf and he says, I have no memory of this place. He doesn't know where to go. And it doesn't really matter. Well, I mean, I guess it does. You can always backtrack. But story-wise, though, it matters. So we're going to probably end here in about 10 minutes. So hold back the darkness. Oh, for a second. That moves. They don't, though. They're back in the mines. The darkness is stronger than the mines. It comes blasting through. We draw another darkness card. First, we have to take 2 drinks because we didn't hold it back. Oh, terror from beyond. The darkness comes howling out of the cavern. There's a terrible howling noise. And a night terror comes blasting out of one of the tunnels and appears. His dark purple skin. Let's move this so you can see what I'm seeing. Oh, there he is. Look at that. Look at that nasty, nasty dude. He's hit down there at the end of the tunnel. He's got a big hunk of dark stone in his hand. He's crunching on it. And he is ready to feast on some man flesh. And we're going to end right there because I really actually don't want to stay up to ring the new year in. So this seems like a good a time as any to end. Take a drink because we have a new enemy. I draw. Oh yeah, I drew the encounter. Okay, and we'll continue this next week. This is taking longer than I thought. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your New Year's Eve. And don't forget to click the like and subscribe button at the end of this video to show some support. I'm still growing this channel in its infancy. I'm going to be actually putting some videos up at some point of some of the projects that I'm working on because I also like to make board games on my own. I don't have anything published, but I dabble. And then follow me on Instagram at Dream Camp Creations. I post what I think is funny material, but also updates about the channel here. So please like, subscribe, follow, do all the things. And I'm going to try to continue to keep this consistent Saturday nights at 10 p.m. But I'll send out updates on the various socials for that. So thank you for watching, and have a good night.